Hi friends, we're here midweek and I thought I would just throw out a little bonus lesson, especially with Mother's Day approaching. I thought it might be fun to create a little badge that would use some of the things we've been talking about lately. And so here we go. The first thing I want to do is just minimize Autopunch and use this little heart um, that I found. It's a PNG file and I'm going to open it with Paint, and then I'm going to show you how easy it is to change it from a PNG file to a file that you can use in Autopunch. So when I go to my menu and click Save As, here to the right you can see all the different choices that you could save it as. And of course PNG is not a format that Autopunch can read, but Autopunch can read a JPEG or a BMP. So I'm going to save this cute little heart as a BMP. There we go. And now I can use it in Autopunch. So what I'm going to do is click on Create and choose this cute little heart for our Mother's Day project. And there it is, right between my little granddaughters. And you can see that Autopunch has automatically put the handles around it for me. It's perfect. And let's check the size. A little over 3 inches is a good size. I might want to make it slightly smaller than that for a badge when I'm done. But this would be something cute that you could make into a keychain, or you could stitch on a pocket, or dangle on a purse, or hang on a cute little plant that you give Mom for Mother's Day. And there are any number of things you could do with it. Those are just a few suggestions. So I'm going to click Next. And I always like to see what Autopunch suggests for colors. It's always a surprise, because I only see two. I see the light pink and the dark pink, but of course there are more colors than that. So I'm going to keep the light pink and dark pink, but I'm going to remove these two colors in the middle. And click Next. All right, we'll slide this down just a bit and click Next. All right, now of course I want my outline to be the last step, not the first. So I move that down, and I'm going to choose a light woven fabric because I think a denim or some sort of a duck cloth or some sort of fabric that has some body to it would be good for a little patch like this. Some people like to use felt, and that's a great idea too. You could stitch on some soft vinyl type fabric. You could stitch on craft foam if you want to. There are many different things you could do with this, but for now I'm going to just choose a light woven fabric. All right, and I want to make this inner part a fill and the outline a column. All right, so we'll click Next, and we don't want any fill underlay because I'm going to make this freestanding lace. So let's see. All right, that's good. And we'll click Finish. Very good. And the first thing we're going to do is select a small hoop and enlarge it just a little bit. Let's make it about 130%. There, that's good. And this looks like a pretty nice design here, but looks like this didn't turn out to be the kind of stitch I wanted. Let me have a look at it. No, that's a fill stitch, and I wanted it to be a satin stitch. So let's see if we can fix that. Alright, we're going to click Satin and Apply. Alright, and of course with the satin we want the angle to be 90 degrees. Oops. And Apply. Alright, much better. Well, I don't know. I don't know about this right here. That's probably not going to do it for me. Let's try 75. All right. That looks better. Now the next thing I want to do is to create a nice lacy fill for the inside. So I want to go down to Motif and Catalog, and I'm going to check a fairly simple motif. Maybe this one would be good. Come on. Alright, and let's see. Ooh, that looks nice. I like that. And I like the size just as it is. I could, of course, change the parameters there, but I like it just the way it is. One other thing I see that's a problem is the entry and exit points. I'm going to just scoot this right over here so that both of them are there together and stitch it. Alright, that looks much better. Alright, so now I'm happy with my heart, and the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to create some lettering. And we don't want a block stitch for Mom, we want something kind of fancy. So I think I'll go with the fancier script here. And I'll put in World's Best Mom. Alright, and we'll slide over the best and the mom just a bit, and there we go. Now we want to take a look at the grid so we can center this as best we can. That's a great tool to help us center it. And we may even tighten up the letters just a little bit to get them right where we want them to be. And the last thing I'm going to do is change the color of my letters. Very good. That looks great. Happy Mother's Day.